Hi guys, on today's video I'm going to be doing products that I used in 2014. So I'm just basically going to grab products out of my makeup bag that I use on a daily basis and just whatever's on my vanity, things that I think would be appealing to you guys and that I truly liked during this year. So this past year, I should say. So let's just get started. The first thing is going to be my face wash, which a lot of you guys asked me about my skincare routine, but it's just so simple that I haven't filmed a video. But if you still want to see my skincare routine, then let me know in the comment section below and I will film that video ASAP. But the thing that I've been using and that I've repurchased about 3 times this past year has been the Neutrogena oil-free acne wash with micro clear technology. It's only like $6 at the drugstore and I just find that it cleans my face really well. I find that using this, I don't have to use a makeup wipe or take off my mascara separately. I just put this little guy in my shower, and when I get in the shower, I just wash my face in the shower. So I'll just like take a pump of this and just go ahead and scrub my face, and I find that when I get out of the shower, all of my makeup is completely removed. I don't have any of like that raccoon eye effect with the mascara, so I love this. The face moisturizer I've been using this year, of course, once again, is the Cetaphil moisturizer. I love this guy. This is my second bottle that I've ever purchased. It's like 14 bucks for all of this, and it'll last you like almost an entire year, I guarantee you. I use this at night. I have dry skin on my face, so that is why I use this, because I find that it has helped my skin so much, just to avoid the dryness around my nose and around my mouth area and stuff like that, and I haven't had any problems with it, so that's why I continue to use it in 2014. Another moisturizer product for the face that I've been using, that I started using towards the ending of the year, has been the Clean & Clear Morning Burst Hydrating Gel Moisturizer. So it's an oil-free moisturizer. I do know that gel moisturizers are better for people with oily skin just because it's going to go on matte, which is why I love this bad boy, because I like to use it in the morning when I am about to apply my makeup. So I like to just apply a nice thin layer over my face so that I still get that additional moisture in the morning, but it's also like it dries matte, so I can still apply my foundation, all of that stuff, without having to feel like I have a greasy face of makeup. But this is pretty inexpensive as well. It's only about $6 at the drugstore. It is part of their Morning Burst collection, so it smells amazing and it definitely like wakes you up. It has that cucumber scent, so it just smells so good and refreshing and just kind of gives you like a little pick-me-up. The foundation that I've been using basically this year has been the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Foundation, which came out, I feel like, in the springtime. Actually, the first time I used it, I wasn't like super excited about it because I didn't use the brush that goes with it. I used like a different brush, and I didn't shake. I made the mistake of not shaking the foundation bottle before I applied the foundation, so it was very watery and I felt like there was no coverage on my face whatsoever. But once I got the hang of it and actually was able to find my perfect shade by mixing 2 shades together, I mix 04, which is Bare Ivory, with Bare Satin 06. I like it because it's very hydrating for my skin. I don't feel like I'm applying a foundation. I feel like I'm applying some kind of like BB cream or something like that, but it gives you this really nice, flawless looking face. At least for my skin, it works really well. And now, once again, I feel like a broken record. The foundation of 2014 for me is definitely the MAC Mineralized Concealer. Once again, this is probably my 5th tube of this stuff. I am in the shade NW15. I use this mineralized concealer underneath my eyes for a under eye highlight. It looks like this. It has like a little brush, and I just do my little V shape, and then I either blend it out with my fingertip or a concealer brush. So this has been my go-to for over 2 years now, I can say. It's very moisturizing for the under eye area. It's very lightweight, but it also gives you that coverage that you want. Highlighter slash concealer of the year that's in a pencil form has been this Kayla Ivory Lace Highlighter Pencil. I feel like I've used it in almost every tutorial that I did in 2014. I love this little guy. It's like a little miracle worker. It's like a multi-purpose product, and I love multi-purpose products. And I love this because recently I've been using this just to outline the shape of my eyebrows before I define them, because I find that it gives you like a nice clean looking brow. Like once I finish defining my brows, I'll just blend out the Kayla Ivory Lace highlighter over the top and the bottom, and it just smooths everything out, makes it look perfect and well groomed. And then I set it with some foundation powder, like some pressed powder. This is going to be my favorite highlighting concealer multi-purpose product for 2014. Once again, a drum roll please, the Revlon Photo Ready Pressed Powder, which I've purchased probably 5 times as well. I love it. As you can see, I hit pan on the last one that I had. It just works really well to give me a very pretty, flawless looking coverage. I use it to set my foundation, as I said. The second one that I've been using towards the ending of the year has been the Bare Minerals Bare Skin Powder, Pressed Powder. Pressed Powder? Yeah. I don't know why that was taking me. Anyway, I like using this with, again, the Bare Skin foundation because it just works well. All of it just works perfectly on my face, so that's what I've been using towards the ending of the year. So it's more of a higher end purchase, and this is the more of the drugstore version. Well, they're not necessarily the same product, but these are the 2 different products that I've been using, one high, one low, and so that is what I've been using to set my foundation with throughout the year. As far as blush goes, honestly, I don't really have a favorite blush because I try to use so many different ones. The one that I've been using for an everyday face is another just Bare Minerals blush, just because I get a lot of their stuff. You know, I work with them, so it is kind of something that I do have in my reach, that I do reach for, so I'm sorry, but one of my favorite blushes is going to be the one by Bare Minerals, which is just a basic, it fell. I don't want to grab it, I'm too lazy. It's a pretty, like, medium pink. I like using it. It works really well on my skin. I'm using it right now. Towards the fall winter months, I like to bust out my MAC blush in Fever, which has always been a favorite of mine. I absolutely love this blush so much. I know it's dark and a lot of you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, that's really scary, but it actually works really well on your face. I've used it various tutorials, so you can go back and check, but I love using this for the fall and the winter time just because it leaves such a pretty flush on your face. I just can't explain it, but if you use a very light hand, you can get something really nice out of it. So you guys can get a little peek at what it looks like. It looks a lot like the Rebel lipstick, so it would work really well with Rebel. Here is the Bare Minerals blush in the one. It's just, like I said, a medium pink color. My favorite brow product of the year is a setting product that I'd been wanting to try for a really long time, but I just don't go to Ulta very often, and just recently they added NYX into the Target where I live, so I was like, whoa, awesome, now I get to buy it. So I got the NYX eyebrow shaper. It looks like this. It's just a little wax eyebrow pencil, and you use it to set your brows in place, and I love this. This has been, I'm getting tongue-tied. This has been the only thing that has worked to set my brows in place and keep them from drooping. Yeah, this has been the only thing, because I used clear mascara before, you guys know that, and it worked, but I mostly used it honestly to kind of just like set my baby hairs in place. But honestly, this product is also great for setting your baby hairs in place. I use them to set my baby hairs in place for this video, and all you do is just take it and just run it over the top of your baby hairs, and then just like set your hair the way you want it, and it's like your baby hairs aren't gonna move. It's like insane. I don't know. This is like $8, inexpensive, and a great tool to just tame your wild brows or your baby hairs. I don't know what else you could tame with this, but you could try it on anything. Let me know how it goes for you. I just love this thing. I'm glad that I got it, and it is definitely a favorite for 2014. My favorite kohl eyeliner for the waterline this year is from L'Oreal Paris, and it is their Voluminous Smoldering Kohl Eyeliner. It's so rich and intense and pigmented that you are almost like shocked that it's from the drugstore. It's a really great product because you can easily just blend it out. It's just so easy to work with, and I truly recommend it. So it's probably like $8 at the drugstore. Again, inexpensive and a really great product. Another L'Oreal Paris product, what's going on with my hair, that I've been loving has been the L'Oreal Telescopic Liquid Liner. I adore this. This is probably my second to third purchase, I think. It just works so well, and it doesn't like smudge or anything throughout the day. It just gives me like a nice, pretty, like flawless looking cat eye. One of my favorite palettes throughout the year, because I'm pretty sure this is very obvious. You guys might want to take a guess of what it is if you watch my videos a lot. This is a palette that I've been using so much, and I feel like a broken record just because I always use it in tutorials. But it is the original First Lorac Pro palette. And when I bought this, I never thought that I would use it as much as I do. But this is what it looks like right now. Like, it is dirty, dirty, dirty. Actually, oh, I'm getting like eyeshadow all over me. I actually used a Sable for my eyebrows. So this is a palette that I take with me everywhere because of that fact. I don't know why, I just like the intenseness of the pigments in this, and I find that it works really well for my brows. I used it today, so it's on my face right now, and I really adore this palette. Favorite mascara of the year has got to be my They're Real by Benefit, because oh my gosh, you guys, I can't even tell you how many tubes of this I went through throughout the entire year, that it just got to the point where I was like, I can't keep restocking. It's like, it's expensive. This stuff is like $32, I think, a bottle or like a tube, and I went through so many, you guys. It's like not even funny. It just makes them look so pretty and full and like long, and I can't get over it. This is definitely my favorite mascara, although I've got to say I'm not using it right now just because I'm like trying to not go to Sephora and buy another tube, just because I just rather save my money. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that's the only reason why I haven't been using it. My favorite one that was in the beginning of the year was my Hoola bronzer by Benefits, and I hit pan on it, as you can see, but then I stopped using it. One thing though about this, I love it because it's the perfect color, I feel like, for any skin tone, and it just works really, really well for mine. And then the other plus about it that I loved, which is why I used it so much, was that it was matte, and I normally just use bronzers to create kind of a natural depth in my face, to kind of contour my cheeks a little bit. So this was a great product for me because it was matte. It looks a little bit more natural and not so much like in your face, like crazy bronzy, like, you know, shimmery all over the place. So the next one that I've been using for the rest of the year since I can remember has been the Bare Minerals Ready Bronzer in the High Dive. And if you watch a lot of my tutorials, then you have seen it in a lot of my tutorials, and it just looks like this. It's probably a little bit more on the orange side than the Hoola bronzer. But I like it because I feel like it works really well with my skin tone. It gives me like a nice glow, although it is matte as well, which is nice. I love matte bronzers, and I'm using it right now on my face so you guys can kind of get an idea of what it looks like. All in all, I love these. These are my two favorite bronzers of the year. My favorite lipsticks of the year. Now this is probably where it gets the most fun for me. I love this lipstick so much, you guys. It is like everything for me. It's in the shade Flat Out Fabulous. I love it. Looks so pretty. It's like a pretty pink / purple color that's perfect for summer, perfect for spring, and I'm not gonna lie, I've been using it in the winter just because I love it so much I can't let it go. So that is one of my first lipstick favorites. I have a lot of MAC lipsticks that I like. I apologize, but you guys know I love MAC lipsticks. So the next one is also very bold, very bright, vibrant, and it's great for spring, summer, and you could do winter as well. If you added like a darker liner to your lips, then it would make it look really pretty and kind of like darkish. So it is a matte as well, and it is in the shade Heroine, which is this pretty, kind of, it's like a bright purple color. It's so pretty. I just can't get over it. So pretty. The minute I saw it, I was like, I have to get it, and it was a matte, so I was like, got it. And the cool thing about this lipstick was that I got it for free because I had like 6 containers that were empty, so when you turn in 6, you get a free lipstick, and I picked Heroine, and I was so glad that I did because it's just so, so pretty. Another MAC lipstick. All of these lipsticks are going to be from MAC. I'm sorry, guys, but they are the only lipsticks that I really use, so I'm not going to lie to you guys about it. But this one is another bold lipstick, and it's also a matte. As you guys can see, I love me some matte lipsticks, and this one is in the shade Relentlessly Red. It's just a pretty, it looks very like cherry red on camera, but it's more of like, at least on my skin, it's more of like a pink / red. I don't know, it looks great in the summertime though, so I highly recommend it for the summer if you're going on vacation, if you have tan skin. It just looks so, so pretty. It's a really nice take on a red color. So those were my favorite So those were my favorite products of 2014. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if we have any of the same favorites in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, of course, and subscribe if you're interested in watching more of these videos in the future, because that way you get notified when I post new videos. I'll see you again really soon with another video. Bye guys.